Okay, guys, we are back at it, and we are about to talk about the top gainers for the last month. These stocks have exploded throughout the course of the entire month for multi-day bull runs. People are still holding in onto these, and they're going for longer-term investments already. We're gonna recap these as the biggest gainers for the last month. It's the first now. Glad to make it to a new month with you guys, and later on in the next video, we will talk about the next stocks getting ready to explode and watch out for the month of December, the next upcoming set of swing trades. As these stocks are at those lows, these stocks are at those lows and oversold, and these are the next stocks getting ready to explode. As you can see at the bottom, they are all making that next round of the bullish divergence. And there's some of them are looking better than others. So it's a lot of them down that list. You could already look into them if you know how to get to the 52-week low list on your platform. But on the video later on, I'll show you what my favorite ones are, and we do still, of course, put out our alerts along in the Banking with Billy Discord. You could look for my section if you don't know how to read and anything else. Find the Billy Bank section and wait for me to tell you when to buy that thing, and wait for me to tell you when to sell that thing. And again, it's easy money. We know what you are going for. It's the same setup and the same strategy every single trade. I promise you that. That you're literally, if you are a trader, okay, if you are a trader. Now, different between trader and long-term investment. But if you are the trader, a swing trader, or a day trader, you are still really just going from oversold at the bottom to overbought at the top. Not even, and not even just that. Even if you're a long term investor, because look at these 1 month runners, the ones that have been running all month. Those as well went from the bottom to the top. No matter what, it's all about getting that thing while it's in the safe, easy early. See, if your chart don't look like that at the bottom, if it's not oversold and safe, how those 52 lows were looking, then it's not time to get up in there. But let's just get right into this now with the AGFI coming in for the biggest of the bull run out of all of these stocks. It look like how far the AGFY go up, almost still holding up like 2,000%. That's huge on AGFI stock, especially considering like we didn't used to see this thing do too much at all back when. Look at this. Those little small candlesticks. Those are a hot spike or so in between, but never really strong enough to really make those moves. Here coming in for all of last month on AGFI from the lows, about that $2 up to about $85 on AGFI. We can go show you the alerts for AGFI as I have been making videos on these. And we have been putting out these things for the safe, easy, early seat from the first parabolic alert going out in the Banking with Billy Discord at the lows of that $5. I tell you guys, watch out for the parabolic scam bot. If the parabolic scam bot is throwing that thing out, that thing is getting ready to go parabolic. You will get AGFI to go from $5 up to the highs about that $85. It's still holding up like 2,000%. It was up more than 2,000%. It's just sold off from $84 back down to the lows of, it actually went down like $40. They bought that up real fast, which is going to start to be where it's starting to build support at these $40, $50 ranges. Okay. So if you are looking for AGFI and it's already at these prices, maybe it'd be a little bit out of range for some of us small retail and whatnot. So maybe you want to be going for your options. Oh, they don't got options. Well, you're just not going for AGFI then. With an average volume of 537,000, they got a current volume of 279,000 up in AGFI, and a free float of 109,000 floats get filled fast. I believe AGFI floated so small and stuff like that because they done did. I think they did a lot of reverse splits because they stock wasn't up here at what's that, $107 million ever. That's what happened to these stocks when they do all these delusions and splits and whatnot, pushing them back up into compliance. Once they got back up into compliance at that $2.71, then they had to hold there for a couple days, for about 10 days over that dollar before big whales feel confident enough when they regain compliance and or get that Nasdaq compliance notice saying that y'all are good now. And then once they get that, if they can come out with the right piece of news catalyst at that time, then a long-term investor is going to want to go in at that time. You can always check out their balance sheets to see if their balance sheets are looking good or not. If they got total assets, the blue bar, outdoing total liabilities, that's the green bar, then that company is really in good standings. They got more money. They could be looking forward to some things and be expanding stuff like that. But if they got the total liabilities outdoing total assets, then they doing bad. And you can see that's evident as AGFI balance sheet continued to go down with liabilities outdoing assets before those assets started to begin to outdo those liabilities, and they would come in for such a reverse split, and then even take a while after that before they start uptrending. As more big wells are noticing that balance sheet is starting to look a whole lot better, with the assets outdoing liabilities, giving them a lot of potential. And they probably came out with some good hot news all in between. Look, that they announced a leadership change in a 24 and a $20 million investment. Probably even more than that. Let's see, you can just scroll down and randomly just see good news. The CEO shaking up at Canopies. Um, oh, AGFI. Is this a weed stock? Let me see. They are provider and extraction solutions for cannabis industry. The company micro environment control vertical farming units FFUs enable cultivators to produce products. Interesting, interesting. And this out of all of them, this leading the cannabis industry now, ain't it? But let's continue on with Umac. Oh yeah, yeah, and we'll continue to update these stats. For those of you who are new here, how I do things, as you can see, I dive deep into the studies, and my studies have never stopped. I continue to do it every day. You just completely welcome to join in with me in my cycle of the study until you master these markets along with me, and well, whatever you want to do. But so what we'll be doing is on our crypto channels, we wake in the morning, we waking up and we updating the let me see. In the morning, we waking up and we updating we're studying the crypto. Welcome, welcome anybody joining in on the classroom. Coach Niche, what to do? I'm currently talking about the top gainers for the last month. And if you have seen this video on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, get this video a like. Coach Niche here is one of my Banker with Billy coaches. He also has his section up there. Coach Niche tells me he likes to go for a more quality stock. Coach Niche, if you would, let me finish this
Yeah,
video before you
yeah,
how you doing today, Coach Niche?
yeah, fine, fine. Everything's good.
Very
Everything's good.
good, very good. And welcome, welcome other members joining Enter the Bank Mobility Classroom. And everybody seeing this video, of course, get this thing a like and make sure you remember you could join in with me on the Bank Mobility Classroom at any time for all your questions, all your concerns, all your recommendations. In fact, actually, I'm actually locking the classroom down here on today's the last open day. Coaches, of course, my coach will still have access to my insider masterclass team will have access. So you're looking to still be able to trade with me personally, side by side. Don't go ahead and upgrade to the masterclass section where you'll be able to catch me when I'm doing all of my live trades on screen. And let's just get back into it now. We were just talking about AGFY that just came in to take control of the cannabis industry. Looking good up in there. Next, you got UMAC. And I am sharing my screen for any of you in the classroom who would like to watch and study this along with me. Okay. So UMAC early on in the last month or so going from $1.50 up to the highs about $20. A little bit of battle up here, but they still holding up very, very well. A lot of people started to get nervous here into the after hours, and they got an average volume of 202 million with a current volume of 62.63 million and a free flow on 6.27 million on UMAC. They're going to hold this up very well. They're not about to let this go. You can have the overall markets that turn back red, and if they turn back red, then of course everything just starts to follow along with that trend as well. So every day, what you need to be doing is when you're going back to get your stocks or whatever, no matter what, every single time you're going back to look at the overall market conditions. And for example, in the last trading day, you got about 4,000 advancers and you got about 2,400 decliners. They've been buying things up more and more. And throughout your trading day, you'll be able to see if things are getting more bullish or more bearish, going from oversold to overbought. If you hone in on your overall S&P 500s, looking at your specific 15-minute trading chart, which will as well show you if that thing is overbought and dangerous or oversold and safe. And then you just follow along with the trend and, match that up with your favorite stocks and whatnot. And if you knew all of this and whatnot, take your time. If you knew all of this, don't get me wrong, you're going to be able to get the alerts in the Discord and just get that money like everybody else is. You see the alerts, buy it and go for profit one or stick to your 7 to 15% target like I'm telling you. But it's really about mastering your trading strategy. And I kid you not, you're not gonna master your trading strategy just by seeing a couple videos. I promise you that. Because I tried that. What actually made me master my strategy, I didn't really become I'm still learning. I'm still learning. We all learn together. Then you got BTCT, $1.58 all the way to the highs of $28. Coming in for a massive bull run on BTC as well. I think I skipped over UMAC, but we already here. BT BTCT. You get these things down at the bottom on B. When was that date? I gotta go back and look at those dates. That was back at the beginning of the month on a BTCT with high alerts coming out number 20. This thing been going parabolic from the very beginning. And as you guys know, of course, getting spammed out by the volume ticker. You got the volume ticker spamming those things out. That thing is getting ready to make that move. Don't miss out on that because once it picks up by that parabolic scam bot at the lows of that $5 for the first parabolic move, you're gonna get the parabolic scam bot to start throwing that thing out day by day by day, and you just follow along with the trend. Again, you're not gonna be able to catch everything, but if you in the beginning of something, then you can be in that thing when that thing becomes the top trending. And it's all
It's
about
very
getting
exciting.
into the safe, easy, early seat. Now, here we got BTC getting very choppy up here at the top on BTC with an average volume of 3.64 million. Their current volume is getting up to 400,000. You're only going to be getting big whales to go in for this, and you're going to be looking for BTC to start to follow along closer with the trend of the overall crypto markets because this is one of those blockchain crypto mining type companies. Well, you were saying something, Coach Neese?
No, I'm saying it's a very exciting year. People's going to make a lot of money this year, especially with Trump in government now. So all the EV stocks and a lot of little penny stocks will be hitting quite good highs. So it's a very very exciting time to get on. And also, there's a lot of people, a lot of coaches on that can help you, achieve your goals.
Yes, yes, I agree with you. I agree.
And
Tell the
also,
tell,
uh,
well, tell
I,
tell them
I,
tell them
I do
about some of the
encourage everyone
stocks
to
that you were
trade
holding.
with
Tell
me.
them about some of the stocks you are holding right now.
Yeah, I'm holding Tesla, I'm holding Palantir, I'm holding CloudStrike, I'm holding a lot of crypto coins as well. There's lots of like Bonk went up nearly 100% today. Lot of lot of stocks that we've done a lot of heavy research on, which has Palantir Technology that's gone up nearly 80% this year. So there's lots to learn with other coaches, and also we do a lot of research on this channel. So you know, sky's the limit, and it's a very exciting time at the moment, especially
Yes,
with the US stocks. So if anyone wants to make some money and levitate their portfolio, then this is a place to be.
yes, yes, I
Especially you're
agree.
getting all the free, especially Billy's giving you all this free analysis and all the tools to achieve your goals. So hopefully we'll see you on the Discord
Yes,
and
yes, thank
also
you.
in
Hell
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, and I continue on from that. So one of the last alerts that we were just looking at here, Coach Nisha, you can see my screen. We got
Yeah,
Umac is one of those drone companies. Umac selling drone components and drones, and these are the ones getting military deals and stuff like that. They came in
yeah,
for a
yeah.
massive explosion. This is as well another one of the alerts that were going. And welcome anybody joining in on the classroom. I didn't even see. Didn't hear you join in. Shy boy, what it do, bro? I'm Billy Banks. You can watch my screen as I'm currently doing a live video on the top gainers for the last month. And if you are new to Banking with Billy and you seeing this on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you be at with it, get this video a like, share this thing out somewhere. Those things help with the algorithm, and this is knowledge that changes lives. People need to know and understand how to get a stock at the very bottom. When Coach Crawford was along in his section saying, "UMAC under that $8, this is the buying zone. Don't get ready. You don't miss out on this." And next thing you know, this stock will come out as a parabolic play and continuing to push on. Might I add, while UMAC is still pushing up to these highs right now, war is about to happen. Well, war is about to outbreak. In fact, they already fighting World War III. It's just a dangerous thing for them to announce. And this has been pushing those drone stocks and stuff like that up to the top. This is going to come into these EVTOLs and ACHRs and whatnot we be talking about. They're going to be looking to get some military deals as well. Don't miss out on that. But next up on our list, we got Xcur. Okay, Xcur, one of the most powerful ones here, going from $1 up to $36 with an average volume of 1.54 million. They got a current volume now of 185,000. I remember a time when XCUR only had an average volume of 185,000, which is crazy. You got a free float of 1.16 million, as XCUR has been onto a massive uptrend, looking very good in their balance sheet. So you got those large scale $1 million USD orders. has been coming in and playing with XCUR for the last almost like month straight, and we've been throwing out XCUR along in the Banking with Billy Discord, where I'll be able to show you how you could have caught XCUR for the safe, easy, early seat, not only for this most recent bull run back in September when I was telling you that this was for the early bird special. And remember, yo, 7 to 15% stop loss as usual. And from there, this thing has done nothing but non-stop uptrend from $1.44 up to $36. You see those things in time. And again, if you see me just because you see me selling out for my 200%, my 190%, don't mean you got to. You could have sold for your 15% for one, and you could still hold all the way in to that. How much does it go up to? To that. You can still hold in all the way up to that 1,000% if you want to. Do what you got to do. Get yours before they get theirs. But just remember, no matter what, you are not getting in when that thing is overbought and dangerous. You're getting in when that thing is oversold and safe. And I'm telling you, get in at the bottom. And if you using if you minding your proper market mannerisms, then you shouldn't, you ain't got no business getting up in a stock that's overbought anyways. But next you got you got QUBT, the quantum computing. QUBT going from 35 cents up to $9.20. A big bull run on QUBT, the quantum computing. They coming in for a little bit of bearishness here up at the top. You already know swing traders be getting ready to lock in gains, so it was overbought up there. You know how that goes. Now you got a little bit more confident people, or people who believe more for the long term. So they're gonna be looking at this thing on more of a longer term investment time frame. Okay, and you can see on your longer term investment time frame is becoming overbought. So as well, you can take that as an indication that some of those longer term investors are looking to lock in some gains up there. At least those weekly chart traders looking at their weekly chart. Okay, now if you go down to a bigger chart frame, going down to your monthlies and your yearlies and whatnot, again, you see the overall span of things. QUBT is one of these stocks that's starting to peak up just about as high as it would go for you long-term investors on a monthly, which is why it's starting to slow down a little bit. Okay, we're going to start to see volume slow down a little bit. And then if you hone in from that, it's only getting volatile for the swing trades now. And it's at a price of like $7. Day traders not going to play around too much in this anymore because it's getting too high in price for not day small retails because some of those big ones are day traders as well. Keep that in mind. But keep an eye on your analysis order flow, and you'll be able to see if you got more larges coming in or more larges going out. And right now you got more larges going out at QUBT. Okay, you got more mediums coming in, you got more smalls coming in. Quantum computing, this is of the future. Quantum computing is what's going to lead us to the future. We're not going to become a type 1 civilization without mastering quantum computing and beyond. So, we're going to start to do some more studying about the different quantum computing stocks. There's another one. I forgot. I think it's QMCO, QCMO. One of these things exploded, super exploded. Let me see. Is it this one? Yeah, QMCO when it's like $33. It's something to looking into. If you want to know what another couple of stocks to be watching out for coming up here, CETX. Okay, you talking about CETX down there at the lows, no results. Beautiful products coming in, might I add to that. And SLDP, the solid state battery. They already getting bullish down there, but if you go back to this down to your weeklies and your monthlies and whatnot, it's just about that time. Is they getting ready to come in for that next round up? The bullish divergence. Next video, we finna update those 52-week lows and results, and then we'll show you the next ones that are about to explode. I will update those in my section as well, the ones that I'm personally going for. And again, if you want to trade alongside with me to make sure that you are best mastering your skills, join me in my 24/7 live trading master class. I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trading.